What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to dive into, a news that has been released a month ago or 2 months ago, talking about how Pokemon Company acquired the Millennium print group. Now, the idea is that a lot of people analyze the surface level as to how or why Pokemon would do that. I mean, some points are obvious, right? To print more cards or something like that. But today's video, we're gonna dive into a much more deeper perspective as to what I think and as to what a business person, a company would think when they're trying to maximize their profit and making business decisions such as this one. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of talk. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check out the collectpokemon.net, that live opening thing, if you haven't done so. So yeah, let's get into it. So it is wrong to think about Pokemon acquiring the Millennium print group to print as much as possible to meet the demand of Pokemon cards. I think that that is not the case, because it's not easy to understand the demand of Pokemon card. What is the demand of Pokemon cards, right? I mean, you have scalpers, you have collectors, you have investor, you have hoarder, people holding on to a lot of these products. So it's very, very difficult for a company to gauge the actual demand. The demand varies depending on the sets, depends on the region, depends on the location. So there are just so many or too many factors that can play a role. So I don't think that the aim of Pokemon Company in buying up the Millennium print group is to print as much or to meet the demand. But I think it goes into deeper. And we're going to explore 5 things. First thing is going to be the profit of the growing TCG market. Second, better cost control and stable cost of production. Third, shorter wait time. Fourth, flexible printing quantity. And last, better print quality. So we're going to explore these 5 points, and some of them are quite obvious, so I would not go into it. Some are quite detailed. Now, profit of growing TCG market, that's our first point. And the idea is that the growing TCG market is huge, with MetaSuit, with Magic the Gathering, with Dragon Ball Super, and a bunch of new game, Grand Archive, whatever. I mean, there's just so many different games that require printing. There's also the Marvel stuff. There's a lot of Marvel, DC Universe, NFT with real cards. It's just that there are a lot of people wanting to print cards, and because of that, it's only sensible to invest in a business that is growing, and it's likely that this TCG market is going to be here to stay, and it's going to grow. And it doesn't matter. The reason why it doesn't matter is because even if those card game crashes, Digimon crash, or Dragon Ball Super crash, or that MetaSuit crashes, doesn't matter. They're still going to profit off those company paying them to print. So that's a no-brainer, right? That's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is the better cost control and stable cost of production. With increasing demand goes increase in price. What that means is that every contract that Pokemon cards sent in to Millennium print group back then, the price might differ. So if you say I want to print 1 million cards, it might cost $50,000 or something like that. But now it might cost even more because of everyone trying to bid in a slot. So that introduces a variable in the cost of production for Pokemon, and no company likes to be held on the neck, depending on other company. You want a stable cost of production. You really don't want your cost of production to fluctuate, and it's just frustrating when you're trying to calculate everything, and that one variable, the cost of production, changes all the time. So I do believe that general cost of production, such as the price of labor, the price of ink, these sort of stuff are very predictable. The price of paper, these are predictable. But when a lot of companies are bidding for slots, now that's a unpredictable price. And I think that Pokemon card wants to stop that. Okay? And I mean, if I was a printing group company and I know Pokemon is asking me to print card, I know they can't go anywhere else. So what do? I jack up the price. That is the most common and logical business sense. It might not be good businesses in the long run, but hey, if I foresee it, the demand is so high, then I can just tell Pokemon, we have huge demand, we value you as a customer, so, if you pay this price, we can, slot you in as quickly as possible. It's just the way how you present it to your clients, right? So I think that's one reason. Number 3, shorter wait time. The wait time, not PSA wait time. I'm just talking about the printing wait time. You have to send in an order, create a contract, send some quotation, back and forth, and then you have to wait. Now that line is becoming longer as more and more TCG are lining up to print. And for Pokemon, with a very, very specific time frame, every 3 months one set, and then Magic the Gathering every 2 months one set. Every company is trying to fit their schedule in with the print group, and I think that makes it very, very difficult for things to get on time. Sometimes you have to pay extra and say, hey, I need these really, really soon. Can I get 2 million first, or like 200 cases first, or something like that? So I do think that is something that Pokemon wants to avoid, is to have a shorter wait time in time of releasing a set, printing a set, or reprinting a set. Now the 4th point is going to go a lot deeper. So I'm going to talk about the 5th point first, which is the print quality. Hopefully with the acquisition, the print quality of Pokemon cards to QC might be actually a little bit better, but we'll have to wait and see, because it still depends on the how the printer is it gonna overload the printer, or the printer being overworked, these sort of stuff. Now, the number 4 point, or the number 4 point, which is flexible print quantity. Now, that is the one that is worth exploring. I want you to ask you guys all a question. You guys let me know in the comment section what you guys think. What is more profitable for Pokemon? A collection box, like Arceus figure box, or the the Flareon collection box, or do you think booster boxes are more profitable? To be very honest, I don't know if there's any inside guys there that knows the cost of production of each one of them. Let me know. But I do believe that it is very, very, very difficult to calculate, because if I have to list it up, booster box, you're printing the same set. Collection box, you mix different packs together. So is it cheaper to mass produce one set, or is it cheaper to produce fewer of each set, but a different variety? Like I can't figure it out, so I'll let it to you guys. But here's the thing, collection box, I can tell you, was originally intended for opening or grabbing your promo at a lower price range. It is for people who wants to buy a birthday present for the kids, to really buy that, because at that $24.99, $39.99, $29.99 price range is a much acceptable price range. Whereas booster boxes, go for that $80, $90, $100, $120 price range. It's a much steeper price range. So booster boxes traditionally were made for card stores to allow the customers to come in, pick a few packs, open, and then leave. So, that was what booster box was originally intended for. And remember, this time was in the 90s, right? So, but I think time has changed. Time has changed in the sense that, $80 is not $80 anymore. I mean, minimum wage has changed over the past 20 years. So $80 isn't that far off different to what, like $30, $40. And because of that, what people are thinking is that there will be more value if they buy a booster box. And that is what we've been seeing in the past 5 years. A lot of these collector boxes are just left to dust. It's very difficult to sell, it's bulky, it's hard to ship. They're just not selling that well. But it is one good way to release promo. But how do I get these collection boxes to have greater value than what is listed as $24.99? And that is the question that Pokemon card needed to solve. And I think the way to solve it is by putting in a very sought after, expensive booster pack. So the Arceus figure box is a very, very good and recent example. They put in Cosmic Eclipse. Cosmic Eclipse is a very, very sought after set. It is very, very expensive as a booster box price. So as Pokemon company, what would you do? If you can, would you reprint booster boxes and booster boxes of Cosmic Eclipse to crash the price down? Or would you print Cosmic Eclipse booster packs and put it in figure box, which drives the sales up for the collector box? I think if I was a person making business decision, I would definitely go with the figure box, because I can still sell more products. I can capitalize on the inflated market price, and I can keep printing these figure boxes. I can keep including these packs in other things to not only drive the price of the booster box down slowly, but in a controlled manner, but at the same time increase my sales for a lot of these collection or collector booster box, because the perceived value of these booster box will be more than its MSRP. So I think that is what I am expecting from Pokemon. And I think that this is actually a very, very smart way to do it. But the biggest problem traditionally was, by, asking you to include Cosmic Eclipse, you have to, call in the printing group, sign a contract, print how many packs of these. It's just very tedious, it's just very expensive. And I think that what's going to happen with the acquisition of the Millennium print group, Pokemon can easily and more flexibly print these quantity. So yeah, that's what I think. I think that if a lot of people are worried about Pokemon printing a lot of products to crash the market price, highly doubt it. If you ask that what happens to booster boxes, would it not be worth as much? And the answer, my simple answer is no, it would not. The reason being that I believe what Pokemon card company is trying to do is to increase its sales for the collection box products, because those traditionally are the products that no longer sells well, even with the promo cards, because the promo card just lack that value. But if we add in a very valuable booster packs, just wait, in the next product they're going to include like a team up booster packs in it, and then that product will sell very well, because everyone would be like, oh my god, a team up booster pack is in it, it's only $24.99. I must buy it, because that booster packs, it's like what, $15, $20 already. It means that the rest of the box is $5. It is to manipulate that perceived value. So yeah, that's pretty much my thought on to why Pokemon really acquire the Millennium print group, the real reasons for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Collect Pokemon. Bye bye.